My beautiful greens from the market, Saturday market in Duncan. I do love my greens. I don't have my own garden this year, so I support the local farmers. I'm gonna make a egg scramble this morning. Lots of veggies in it. Cooler setup is working really well. I'll show that to you in another video. This is turmeric golden paste that I make. It's fabulous for my bad knee. My knee, it's not curing my knee by any means, but it keeps it from hurting. I mean, I can hurt it. It was hurting starting yesterday a bit, and I actually hurt it last week or something, because it's not cured. It can still be hurt, just that it keeps me walking on a normal, I can go for weeks, couple months without it even hurting at all by using this. Just Google it, turmeric golden paste. It's amazing. That goes in it's open now, so it has to go in my cooler. Pardon me, it's early morning. Have to get my body working properly. Pardon about me walking in front, but this is a tight space, so that's what happens. Get this down there. All right, everything has to be in its place for it to work. Onion. Need to buy more onions though. Let me see if I can, there's my drawer. Sorry people, things are pretty unstable. I'll get you back again. How's that? Do I have a good angle? Onion seeds, I've seen the better days. Oops. My garbage is right below my kitchen counter. Really handy for putting things in. It's a good thing I'm eating this onion. It's on its way out. But let's get this heated up here. Coconut oil. Did you see that? Yeah. So I have a big thing of coconut oil. haven't completely decided yet on what kind of oil I should use, or if this is the best way to go. I will see over time. It gets pretty hard on these cold mornings. But that was true for my log house I just moved out of too. Because it was often cold in there in the mornings. See if I can move you up slightly so you can see my face without knocking everything down. Sort of. I walk far enough away. Okay, let me get this warming here. There we go. The stove is working really well too. Okay. This is a usual breakfast for me on the days where I'm not rushy to go anywhere. Often cook a big veggie something or other. Often it's with sausages or something. But now that I don't actually have a fridge, my cooler is fabulous. But it's only so big, right? And it is a good size cooler, but you know, it's only so big, so I can't actually carry as much stuff with me. Store-bought veggies. Actually, this one needs to be cut up. Today I'm making an egg scramble. I do have some eggs here. Claire's delicious eggs. Claire, thank you. She doesn't wash her eggs either, so they don't have to be refrigerated. They keep just fine. Especially in my van where it's not very warm, except in the daytime. It does get, actually gets quite warm because we've had sunny weather. Sunny, warm weather. I haven't decided if I'm going to have toast yet. Actually, normally I would have had made the toast before the scramble. So maybe I won't. We'll see. I've been eating way too much bread lately, so I might not. I'm a lid cooker. I cook with lids. May or may not. I'm just trying this cashew bowl. I've never done it before. I had my first bowl a couple days ago, and it's actually quite good because I normally don't eat very many grains. So we'll see what van life does to me, and as you've seen in videos, I could lose some weight, so we'll see. Let's see how it works. I'm going to have some of my golden paste, and the recipe online actually says make a drink out of it. People mix it with milk or alternative milks or whatever, but I just drink it eat it by the spoonful. I've gotten used to the taste. It's worth it to me. Keep walking. I'm not crippled. I wish it was a cure, but it isn't. I've never had my knee x-rayed, so I honestly don't know what's wrong with it. The doctor even suggested don't bother, since I'm controlling it anyway. You know what? I know I've had a coffee today. I think I'm going to warm up some water for tea. Actually, I've got water here already. Put some more in there. This one's pretty slow. But it works. I can use my other water jug for that kind of thing. Pardon my big body. I have to get on the other side, get in front here to get this started. There we go. I have a big tea thermos. I mean a hot cold thermos. Nice big 32 ounce. Kind of nice if it was a 40, but 32 is working. And I often make a big, fill it with hot water and tea and just drink on it as the day goes by. All right. Get this chopped up. My beautiful, local, organic greens. They go in just at the very last minute. Just wilt them slightly because I don't want to really cook them. I think these are mustard greens. I'm going to put in some garlic too today. I've been kind of neglecting my garlic lately. This is actually garlic. I don't know if you can see. Can you see up here my little containers? This is the last 3.5 cloves of bulbs, I guess, of my garlic from my garden from last year. Oh, I'm going to miss it this year, but, you know, that's the way it is. I'll support the local farmers this time around. I put in the garlic at the last moment as well, because I just want to bring the flavor out. I don't really want to cook the garlic because it's better raw, health-wise. My little cooking setup is working really well. This double lip, I don't know, can you see it on there? I've got a table here. My cutting board from my house, which I love, it's a big long one. And a cutting board from when Kalo had the van prior to me. And it's actually working with the 2 layers because it's preventing, the floor still gets dirty obviously because I'm walking from inside outside constantly. But this kind of prevents, the double layer thing kind of prevents all the debris kind of falling on the floor so much. So I'm, you know, got an extra layer here. And the garbage is right below there too. Pardon my sniffling. It is early morning, so I'm getting, and it's chilly. I tend to sniff in the early, when we go from into chilliness like that. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put cheese on this or not. May or may not at this point. I should though. I mean, I should eat up the cheese so it doesn't go moldy because I've had it for a while. I tend not to eat very much milk products at all because it makes me even more mucousy. Yum garlic from my garden. Yeah, the Saturday market's going to get my business more this year, that's for darn sure. It's costly, but it, you know, in the springtime, I put a lot of money in, have been putting a lot of money into my garden just to get things going, so I don't know, it might even out. Actually, the spring is a big garden spending time, but beyond that, I didn't spend much money, so it might cost me a bit more to support the local farmers, which is okay. You know, I'd like to do that. They need it. Almost ready for the eggs. Go down here and get my eggs. I keep my eggs in a bottom drawer. I'm not going to move my phone right now, but so you'll have to see that another day. There's Claire's beautiful eggs from her chickens at her house. The same place that Tassin went to live, my kitty. I miss Tassin, but I'll go visit Claire sometime and I'll see Tassin. She also said I can sleep there anytime I want to, and she actually goes away quite a lot, weekends and whatnot. Her family live out away, so I might just go and hang out at her house with Tassin when she goes away. What's next here? Not used to cooking and recording at the same time, so I kind of have to think about this a little bit. I'm kind of distracted. I'm reaching over here and putting the stuff on top of my cooler. So when the time comes, I'll just put everything back into the cooler. Chopping my cheese up into small chunks since I don't have a grater, which I hate anyway. Graters. Cheese graters are one of my nemesis, you might say. I've grated my fingers once too often, I think. Haven't put any seasonings in here yet, but let's do that now. Something I do use a lot is paper towel. So I'll have to see how that works as far as using recycled paper towel and stuff. So far I've just been using regular paper towel. After all, I am limited on water supply. I've got a 5-gallon pail out of the back of the van you've probably seen in other videos. And that's mainly my washing water. I usually drink out of my other container. Although it's totally drinkable, it's totally good. It's the same water basically. And so it has to be replenished all the time, right? And I have, what is it? Those 5 gallons. This, I don't know, my container. Can you see it there? Here? Yeah, it's about, I don't know, 1.5 gallons maybe. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gallon containers stored in the van too. So that's 12, 13, about 13.5 gallons I have with me when they're full. And I've been filling them up every opportunity I have so far. Don't wait until they're all gone. I just fill them up when I'm near water. I also use vinegar water a lot. I just added vinegar in here this morning, so it's actually pretty potent stuff. But I wash with vinegar a lot. Did you see that? My paper towel setup? I'll have to go through the details of those things another time. I just have my paper towel on a bungee cord. One end is attached to a hook from here. Well, you can't really see it, maybe, I don't know. The other end is attached to a basket, which I'm still not sure if it's going to stay or not because it's kind of awkward. It doesn't really look that great. Anyway, but it's a basket I've had for many, many years. Let's get some salt. This is the pink Himalayan sea salt I use. I've been using that for years. But it's the pepper. I'm a pepper fiend. So, I use a lot. Oh, my water's boiling. And lots of pepper. Okay. Give that a little stir here. Just to it's actually ready to go. Now, you haven't seen what I've been sauteing here. I'm going to lift up the phone and do that. Pardon me if it jiggles so much. The phone is actually plugged in. It was down to 20%, so I had to get it plugged in. Ah, it's plugged in. Can't move it. Let's see. It's I can get more. Oh, it won't let me zoom. Let me see if I can get some light on there. Did that help? Oh, a little bit. There's my egg stir fry, my breakfast. It's often a go-to breakfast for me. Don't need the light in the middle of the day. Come on, go off. There we go. I'm still working out the lighting in my van. And, you know, it'll be tweaked as time goes on. That's just the way it is.